Shalom. I'd like to start by saying Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in sincerity and truth across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going to be called Prayers. And, this is the time to pray. This is the time to repent for what's going on. Like, serious. It's very serious. It's very, very serious. If you're not paying attention to what's going on, if you're just thinking it's coronavirus, corona this, yeah, that's part of it. It's like a small part of it, but it's a bigger picture, right? Pestilences, plural, Slakia, I butchered that, but it's plural, right? This is just the first one, right? Think of it as the Hunger Games, and you have the first trumpet that's been blown, right? It's the first one, right? And serious, like, if you haven't been, if you're in the truth, and this video, first of all, let me backtrack. This video was inspired because of an elder. I watched his video, and his video was titled "The Time is Close." I believe I paraphrase it. The time is close. We don't have that much time left. Keep pushing the work, keep doing the work, and I was watching his lesson, and basically he was just saying that like we don't know when this is gonna, we don't know when Esau's gonna shut off the internet, because then as soon as that happens, it's family of the word and elect have been sealed, right? So we don't know. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be the next day. Like, I have no idea. At this point, Esau could do anything with this move. It's like playing chess. He can make any move at this point, right? So we don't know when it's gonna happen, but we know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, right? So if that's the case, and that's what we can see, and that's what's happening, then you have to move as if we're already there, right? Anyways, so you got to be pushing the work, doing the work even more, right? If you were lazy before, the time to push now. This is the fourth quarter. Can't get lazy now in the fourth quarter. This is when your team needs you, right? You're on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's team, and he needs you. You got to do the work for yourself. You're trying to be saved, right? I'm trying to be saved, right? And he inspired me, because I was like, okay, well, you have to do your 3 videos, but look where we are now. You have time now. You're not working. You should be doing a video a day at least. You have time now. You're not working. Everyone's at home. Why wouldn't you be pushing a video a day? Right? Just, you gotta keep teaching, because you're teaching the elect. And the elder, he was talking like, we're teaching the elect. We're teaching the elect of Israel, right? They're the ones that are going to watch the videos and, and be filled with the water, with the oil, and be enlightened, right? This is serious. It all starts with prayer, right? Like, if you don't know Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, if you don't even know the name, then your prayers are not going to be heard, right? Anyways, I don't want to talk too much. Let's just get to the scriptures. So we're going to just talk on Matthew 6. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, do to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Right? So, praying, doing it before men, right? It's doing it in front of the brothers. That's different, right? Even then, you're still doing it between you and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? So you're giving your body as a living sacrifice. Like, so when you're praying, it's supposed to be between you and the Most High. You're not here over like in these churches say Hail Mary, like saying the Hail Mary 10 times, making bell singing, and then always making this big noise, like, it's supposed to be between you and the Most High. It's supposed to be a secret thing between you and him. Only you and him are supposed to know. Okay? Verse 2. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets. So that's what the hypocrites do in synagogues and the streets. So when they pray, they make a big commotion, they kneel, they have their bells, they make a big fuss about it. And yes, it's very important to pray, of course. It's a very, very special thing. But the Most High, like it says right here, Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee. So do not sound a trumpet. Don't make a big commotion, right? To announce that you're praying, right? Just like the synagogues, like in Islam. I don't know exactly how religion goes, but I know they have like at a certain time they pray, and then they have their mats, their prayer rugs, sorry. And they pray, then they have they're saying, speaking in their language, and it's a big noise, right? Trumpet. As the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. So they're doing it just for the glory of men when they do that. It's not the glory of the Most High. It's the glory of men. And the reason why it's the glory of men is because they're doing it so everyone can see, yes, I'm praying. I'm doing my prayers. Look at me. I'm praying. I'm following my faith. Look at me. Glory of men. Right? Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. And he says they have their reward. Right? And the reward is going to be these missiles. That's just what it is. Like, there's no way around it. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what the right hand doeth. So that means, like, when you are praying, no one should know you're praying. Right? No one should know you're praying. Even if you have a woman, she shouldn't know you're praying. Right? She shouldn't really know, like, what you're thinking in that sense. But, like, between you and the Most High, she shouldn't be, like, knowing. You shouldn't be telling her, okay, yeah, now I'm making my prayer to the Most High. Blah, blah, blah. You just pray to the Most High. Right? You just pray to him. You don't have to announce it that you're praying to the Most High. You just do it. And that's just an example. Like, basically, like, no one should know that you're praying to the Most High. Right? Because your conversation, your relationships between you and him. We all have different relationships with the Most High. Our own relationship with the Most High. Verse 3, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what the right hand doeth. Verse 4, that thine alms may be in secret. So they may be in secret. Secret. Right? In secret. In secret. No one's supposed to know. Nobody is supposed to know. So when you see people praying in these other religions, or even say the Christianity was so-called plantation Christianity, where they claim they follow the Most High, they're not doing it in secret. Do they do it in secret? Like, is that in secret? Can you tell me that's in secret? They are not doing it in secret. It's the opposite of secret. It's literally the opposite of secret. They do not do it in secret. Right? And I don't have to explain that. That's pretty self-explanatory. That thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. So I'll read that again. That thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which seeth in secret himself. So he sees in secret himself. So he doesn't see in the open. He doesn't see in the open. He sees in secret. So that's why you have to talk to him in secret. So if you're talking in the open, you're not talking to him. You're not talking to him. I don't know who you're talking to, but it's not him. So if someone responds, I'd be very worried. Right? Shall reward thee openly, but he will reward you openly. So you talk to him in secret, he will respond in secret, and he will reward you openly. That's a beautiful thing, that you can have a conversation with him without anyone knowing, and he rewards you, and you only know that he rewarded you. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues, just talking about that, in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Right? So, for example, corner of streets, right? You know, what's the word? I don't remember their name. Like, you can think of anything. You can think of any religion that you can think of, actually. When they do it in the open. They pray in the open. Islam does it. They do it. Islam does it. Christians do it. You know, Jehovah's Witnesses. I can keep going and naming them, but they do it. They do it in the open, right? And they want people to see that they're praying. right? They want people to see, right? For they say unto you, they have the reward. And he's right, they have the reward. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet. So what is a closet? Closet is like a place where you close. It's very personal. It's secluded, right? And you think closet, that's like a physical thing. You wouldn't think of it closet like in your mind, right? Closet is a personal thing, right? So you closet, like he's always thinking spiritual when he's talking right now. It's spiritual, like closet in your mind, secret place in your mind. So you're always talking in your head or in your mind or in your spirit. You're not saying it out in the open. So if you're not saying it out in the open, then you're saying it in your mind, right? Right. So that's how he's gonna respond to you, in your mind. And then you see the reward openly. And when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret. So you can see it physically. You go in your room, you pray to him, right? You pray to him secretly, right? And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions. So you remember in Islam, Christianity, you can see they always repeat, like if you go to the what's the name? I guess the pastor or the priest, and you go into I remember when I was I used to go to church a long time ago. You go into the pastor and you go in that box that you go to. Damn it, can't remember, what is it called? Confession box. There we go. To confess your sins. You say, okay, say 10 Hail Marys, 1 Our Father, and etc., right? So like right here it says, but when ye pray, use not vain repetition. So if he's just telling you, yeah, say 10 Hail Marys, it's pretty vain, right? It's just like, yeah, he give you the generic thing. Say 10 Hail Marys, 1 Our Father, and you're good, right? You're good. It's vain. It's empty. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions. Just like same with the Islam. You see them, they always say, they repeat Allah Akbar like multiple times, like. And I'm not in. I don't follow a religion. I don't study it, but I know enough to know that they do repeat it over and over again. I've heard it too many times to know that they repeat it over and over again, right? As the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. So, I'll read it again, verse 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. So the heathen think that because they're repeating something over and over again, that the Most High is going to hear them because they're talking a lot, right? They think that because of their repetition, their vain repetition, they're speaking multiple times, that the Most High is going to see them or hear them. Slakia. But he's not, right? But not ye there, verse 8. But not ye therefore like unto them, for Yahweh knoweth what things ye have need of before you ask him, right? So Most High already knows what you need before you even ask him. Obviously, he's the Most High. He knows everything. He is everything. Right? So this is like, for example, like what's going on right now. People are freaking out about this, the corona and the food and the toilet paper, whatever. The food, for example. Right? I remember the elder he was talking about, he was just talking, I can't remember exactly the names, and Slakia for that. But he's basically saying that, like, he was on fire. He's like, you don't need food. Why are you thinking about food? Like, you should be used to be without food. Like, you've been fasting. You should be fasting. So you shouldn't be thinking about food when people are going crazy. Now, of course, you have to go buy food. We're still humans. We're still in the flesh. But I mean, the buying of food in the sense of like, oh, I need food. I need food. I need food. If I don't have food, I'm gonna die. No, that's a carnal thinking. I need food to survive for a certain period of time, and then after that, it is what it is, right? It's to the Most High. Most High, it even says the Most High right here. It says, Verse 8, but not ye therefore like unto them, for Yahweh knoweth what things ye have need of him before ye ask. So he already knows what you need. So you don't have to worry. Don't freak about this food. Like I said, like, of course you have to buy your food. You have to. You know, you still got to be, you still don't be ignorant in that sense. Right? But, you understand, like, most times he's going to say he's going to take care of us anyways. And there's scriptures for that. He's going to take care of us. You're not going to have to worry about food. We won't have to worry about any of those things. So why are you worrying about food? You don't need food. Right? Anyways. Verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father which art in heaven. And it goes into the prayer. Right? And, that's about it. You can keep reading. There's more. A lot more. But basically, it's like when you pray to the Most High, it's in secret. Okay? You're not supposed to be doing it out openly. You're not supposed to do vain repetitions. You're not supposed to be speaking multiple words. Right? You're not supposed to be sounding the trumpet before you pray. Right? You're not supposed to be doing any of that stuff. Right? So when you see this, and what I'm talking about, you see it in other religions. Even the same religion that claim to follow the Most High. Yet they're doing all this stuff. I don't really need to say much, right? The scripture speaks for itself. And close off by saying, Ka halal Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in sincerity and truth across the four corners of the earth. Death and destruction to this wicked kingdom, and the 2/3 as well. Kwam Yasharallah, Awagabal, Shalom.